Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Brunch Bunch. Um, we're doing a couple different things, and we're trying to do this online with the streaming service. If you are watching, listening, and it's 11 o'clock on any weekday, why don't you come and join us? And you can play along, and we can feature you on the website as well and everything. So why don't you join along, and I will get started here. So let's do some long tones. Something I've been working on lately is to practice my. The big joke is calling it the poo articulation, where you're actually intentionally starting with your lips, going poo, trying to get that opening to the right place. And you're not going to perform that way, but it could be a very good way to hear. Here we go. Actually, let's start on the high B flat here. Deep breath. So something I forgot to mention, when you're working on this poo articulation, you really want to be as quiet as you can. So I'm going to do this again, starting on the concert F, as soft as I can, just to really work on the subtleties of what my mouth is doing. So I'm not really thinking about what my mouth is doing. I'm thinking about making it sound just like I'm tonguing, but I'm doing it as cleanly as I can with my lips being relaxed. Let's keep on going. Nice and soft. was doing the entire lip slur exercise. Let me turn off some light here. I was doing the entire lip slur exercise with the poo articulation, or articulating with our lips. Try to get that moving. Let's do the whole thing again now as a long tone. Regular articulations. There's a bonus one for you. So hopefully that's pretty good for everyone. Let's see now. Let's move on to the next exercise. Here we go. Page down. I'm going to practice these Schlossberg exercises, but we're going to do those on just the poo articulation. And remember, we start soft, and we're going to diminuendo into niente, into like literally nothing is the goal. So here we go. Pretty good. Next one. Then the last one. If you ever hear that shake in there, try to firm up the corners or your cheeks here and just relax the rest of it. Ah, extra bonus points in there. All right, let's keep on going. So, regular lip slur. Play it as written. Here we go. Okay, let's mix this one up a bit. Now let's do it again on a flutter tongue. So it's when you're going brrrr while you're playing. It sounds like this. All right, let's do these next couple just as a regular 3-note lip slur. Pretty good. Okay. Things to focus on this one. Keep everything still, and I want you to think of just the air. So we're going to do a little bit of air knocking first, then we're going to play the exercise as written. But that's air and tongue while your air is moving consistent and you're blowing through the air is what it sounds like. So many people do air and tongue, and they sound like this. And that is so incredibly wrong. Just do, 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 do. Like you're saying, whispering do, do, do. That's the sound we want to make. So let's play it just like that. Nice and easy. So, maybe other things to do while we're doing this. Let's do it faster. All right. Let's move on. So this is one of my favorite exercises. You know what? My camera looks a little funny. I'm just going to change the setting real quick. But this is one of my favorite exercises because we work on a lip bend. And lip bends are just super, super important. Let's chin this up. These lip bends are really, really important skill to learn because they really teach you how to do your lip slurs, and they teach you how to do your lip slurs better. So if you notice on all of this music, that second note is lip down. There's a little circle on top of it. That means just to lip it down. I just picked that symbol for fun. So do, it's just a lip slur with the lip bend in it, and it's super, super important not to make it sound like it's a written note, but I need it to sound like that second note is glissed down, and it's very smooth and connected. So it'll sound like this. Play along with me. Here we go. That bending gives you room inside of the note. And if you don't know how to do it, just try. And if you're bad at it, so what? Just make it a little bit better each time. All right, let's keep on going. Oy, 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 I want to work on the poo articulation on this one. So remember, this is firm, but you're really firming up here on the outside of your mustache. And if you're a girl, or if you don't have a mustache, or if you're a girl with a mustache, I guess that counts too. So make it nice and firm over here. So let's try to get that nice and clear here. Ready? And so you notice nothing on the outside is moving, even though I'm going poo, poo, poo on these notes. Okay, now let's play it as written all the way through. Ready? And let's do it again one more time, except this time we're going to do it at that same tempo, slow, and then each measure we're going to repeat twice fast. So slow poo once, fast play twice. So it's going to sound like this. Ready? And all right, that was pretty fun. Do the same thing on this exercise. Poo first, play normal twice, double speed second time. Ready? And let's do it a little bit slower here. Maybe quadruple speed when we go to play. Let's do that. Quadruple. Here we go. All right. Let's keep on going. That's kind of a fun way of doing it. Gotta keep this I'm realizing the more I keep my corners firm, the easier everything is going to be to play. So let's go back to these pedals now and do those pedals the exact same embouchure here. So I'm going to poo the first note and just slur to the second one. Hold on. Whew. It's a little bit harder to do poo articulation. When you tongue it, it's super easy to start those pedals, but it really kind of makes sure that you're in the right place and you have the right embouchure. Interesting. All right, I like that. Now, let's do the exact same articulation, starting with the lip. Po, po, and then we're playing a lip slur on top of it without changing our corners, without changing anything. Maybe a little bit of the chin position, but that's about it. Just to, get the air the right direction. All right. Same exercise. Now we're going to add a couple more notes. Still, I'm going to start with the lip to try to practice getting that thing relaxed in the right position. And when you get the right note for the pedal, same embouchure for the rest of the notes. Ah. It's a little tricky to get that once we get below my F. It gets a little tricky to start with just the lips, which means I need to practice it. That's good. All right. Let's do this one. This one's really fun. It's a lip slur practice. So we get that lip bend on the second note, and we try to play the rest of the notes just like the lip bend. Keep this still, and you'll realize they're called lip bends, but you're not really changing your lips to do them. You're changing your air. You might be changing something on inside of your mouth, like your tongue or your throat. I call it yawning the note down. But what's really interesting is that's so close to what you're doing during a lip slur. It's literally the same thing. So let's practice that. Ready? And... So this time we're going to do something just a little bit differently. Before we were working on the poo, where we start closed and we open up. This time I actually want us to kind of do a similar thing where we're doing a practice articulation that you're not going to use in performance. But I want you to start with your lips in playing position, and I want you to start with air first. Ooh, and I want you to keep on playing, but blow that air first, the same way you're going to play. And it really should feel like you're doing the exact same thing. But we're going to have your lips not vibrating and then just wait for them to start vibrating. Don't move them closer together. Don't tighten them up this way. Just wait for the notes to happen. It'll feel so close to the poo, it's funny. Try it. Sorry, I'm burping all over the place. Too much coffee. Here we go. All right, and... I'm playing the wrong line. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I was looking at the treble clef and I was playing it in bass clef. Let me start on the concert F. Here we go. Right? And... that's the page. It's a really good exercise to get your fingers working just like it's a lip slur. Try to get the same sound going the whole time. Those lip bends are really amazing exercises to help just getting you to do the right thing. If you're playing the exercise the way that I'm asking you to, you're probably playing exactly correct. So many times people think of what they have to do differently to sound good, what they have to change to make a note work, and that's going to ruin you. You have to really focus on what stays the same while you're playing, not what you need to change. And you'd be surprised what you hold still, and it just makes you have a much more wonderful sound. Feels very weird, feels wrong at first, until you start doing it, and it's just like you're riding a bicycle. You just stay on the bicycle. You don't have to think about moving your elbow this way to keep your balance. You just ride the bicycle. You just try to get the dynamics change. You try to get the lip bend change. You just hold it still, and you'll be surprised what you can do. All right, let's keep on going. Always focus on the sound that you're getting. I mean, we want to stay still because so many people change things when they don't have to. So that's really what the stillness is. These corners, if they wiggle, your lips change. So keep them firm. That's really what it's for, is to keep them firm enough that your lips won't change at all. Between playing and not playing is usually when your lips change the most. Don't let your air move anything. Your air flaps your lips. They don't move your face, move your embouchure. Here we go. So this is super important with that same thing we just talked about. These are Schlossberg exercises from the 30s or the 20s. So what you need to do is you need to blow that air. You're changing your dynamics only on the second note. And then you're going to change the note without changing your dynamics for the third note. Here we go. That was awesome, but there's a little bit of a break in the slur. That's what we're working on right there, those things. A little bit of spit. Want to keep those nice and connected. Must have been peaking the mic there. You get the idea. We can do the same thing in reverse. But that one's a lot easier for some, because a lot of times when people change notes, they're changing how much they blow. They need to be completely independent. This is what works on that. Louder notes need more air, controlled more air, without changing your embouchure. And then changing the note is the speed of the air, not the amount of air. Don't confuse the two. If it's confusing, ask me. I don't want to talk about it right now, but it's amazing how simple it is once you figure it out, and it'll unlock your playing. It's the biggest problem I see in high schoolers is when they are trying to change notes. Instead, they change how hard they blow. So here we go. Forte. Those are good. I'm going to go past them today just to make sure I get through everything. So these are old Remington lip slurs. These are flexibility exercises. We play them fast. I'm going to play the first measure on poo, and then I'm going to play the entire thing 4 times as fast as written. Not bad. See my chin wiggle a little bit, so I'm going to keep my corners firmer. So we're going to do the same thing on this exercise. Poo first for the first exercise and play them all as written. Here we go. There we go. All right. Moving right along. So these are the Belk lip slurs. These are just like one measure taken from one of his exercises, just repeated. It's a really wonderful book. You should buy it. It's really cheap for how many great lip slurs you get. All right, and here we go. We're going to play each measure 4 times. And then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to move on to the next one. 2, right? Remember, the point of these is to not move your embouchure. this next one, we're going to do it differently. We're going to play it 1 time slow and then 2 times fast for each repeat. Whoops, I think I went on autopilot there. All right, so that's the Belk. Second Belk exercise. This is the last one. This one's really wonderful. Basically alternating between 2 slide positions, 2 fingerings. Let's do this one a different way. Let's flutter tongue it first and then play it normal second. 2, ready, and there we go. All right, how did that sound, everybody? That was a pretty fun one. We got one last exercise, and that's range. So we'll see how high I decide to try to go today. It's always not good to end with a chipped note, so we'll do one more exercise after this. Here we go. we'll end there on the high G. It's not very good. A little flat. I'll work on that. Probably should have shaved first, but we'll figure it out. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is going to be rather simple. Just gonna play all my major and minor scales. So here goes nothing. Let's start with an F. There we go. All right. Well, I'll see everybody on Monday. Practice hard. Keep on doing your routine, and good luck.